This is John TR3 Pritchett from Queens, New York, and this is my intro too. I was generally really interested in poetry when I was in 2nd grade, and I had an opportunity to do a poetry slam when I was in 3rd, so it was just that first experience of seeing the reaction of like poetry, like literature. It kind of enticed me, it kind of got me excited, so I just learned how to transfer that into music when I got more exposed to hip-hop and just different genres of music instead of being, stuck in that one lane. And it, converted into me wanting to just make that transition from a poet into a rapper. And, I've been doing it since I was 10 years old, and it's a decade later now, and I don't regret shit. I don't want to limit it to a time of hip-hop, but a majority of it comes from 90s to early 2000s, and it comes from just that appreciation for lyricism and just crafting your art and just taking your time to make sure what you say hits and it sticks in their mind. And there's lyrics from Eminem, Andre, Nas, Jay, Kendrick, Cole, like all of these, these solidified names when it comes to just the pure art of hip-hop, and wanting to try to attach myself to that legacy is something that I've really been trying to aim for in my career. So I draw inspiration from them and just from wanting to take that initiative to be one of the greats. I would want to go with Big L. I think if you had that opportunity to go against one of the greatest lyricists of all times, flow, pen, wordplay, everything that Big L did was like the embodiment of what you wanted a rapper to be, and his career was cut too short. But in a different world, if I had that chance, it would be Big L off top, Andre 3000. Be patient, bro, but don't be lazy. There's moments in life where you want to take a break and you want to figure yourself out because you feel music can be secondary, but keep music as a primary, bro. It's gonna be opportunities that we're gonna miss on. It's gonna be people that rather want to listen to the next man than your shit, but you can't be discouraged by the process. It takes time, and you just gotta learn to, come with the punches, bro. You just gotta learn to fall and get back up. We get there. It takes a while, but we get in a good position. It's not always gonna be shitty, but you gotta learn to, we trust that fucking process, bro. Trust it. Home featuring Shane Garcia off of my first album, Rome Wasn't.
Puff up and lie. Days like this, I wish I can return back. Days like this, I wish I can reverse facts. Maybe even right my wrongs, my ups and downs. The reason that I write this song with so much pain and much to gain. I got so much hope, but I don't think I can cope. Going home.
And it's a personal piece for me because the topic is really, it touches home. It literally touches the home. It's, reflecting on stuff that isn't necessarily positive or in an optimistic light, but having Shane provide her amazing talents and vocals and being able to contrast that with an uplifted production and kind of, soft melody, it was just, it combined itself into something that I really, I'm really proud of. And to this day, that's one of my favorite songs. So yeah, I appreciate Shane Garcia for being on that. And I think that would be the first song to listen to if you're really into like that lo-fi, smooth kind of vibe. Second song, Bam Bam.
Carbon copy, it's a monoxide originator, south side regulator, east side demonstrator. Test me with pen and paper, destined to be in the League of Legends, but never faker. Bam Bam, if you with the one time, we just do the damn thing when it's crunched.
That's one of my latest singles I just dropped randomly. It was on a cold ass day. I was just in the studio figuring out how to kill an hour. We had a beat put up, and it was honestly just going with a verse that I didn't know what to do with, and it ended up being one of my favorite songs. It's smooth, the production is fire, produced by YSP. Icy Soleil, she provided her beautiful vocals on that too. I was grateful to have her a part of that. And third, Mind Focus, produced by Wavy Bagels and featuring MC Gels.
Keep those fake blogs that you got posting your bullshit away from me. I ain't living my heart for your proof of cuss of slavery. I ain't giving my heart for these pretenders just to play with me. Your place been paid, the only payment I receive is jumping off the stage with heat.
Because those are artists and, a producer that I really was happy to work with. Even being friends with them, I knew that they were talented as fuck, so to have them on this project definitely made me feel better about the direction of the song. But it's something that I think would best generalize me as a lyricist. I think that's the song that I would want to show if people wanted to know about my ability as far as lyricism goes. And the chorus is calm, it's just calm. I say calm a lot because I try to make calm music, so if it reflects that, then I think I did my job. But yeah, Home, Bam Bam, Mind Focus. I want to be somebody that 20, 30, 40 plus years, you're still thinking about the first time you heard that record. And I know not everybody's going to have that opportunity to be the top 5, top 10, dead or alive. As long as I'm resonating with somebody that goes through the same experiences that I do, as long as there's a connection with a certain demographic or a certain audience that wants to hear what I have to say, and we're able to, you know, mutually share that connection and respect, and I'll serve my purpose without a question. I'm gonna mess up and I'm gonna change it up in the future, but no order: Nas, Jay-Z, Kendrick Lamar, Andre 3000. Fuck, I feel like I'm fighting with Eminem and Biggie, but fucking M. I give it an M. I feel like y'all don't give him a lot of credit, but yeah, that's my top 5. Cartoon Network. It's a lot of Andre 3000, but Class of 3000 was my favorite show. Courage was my favorite show. Ed, Edd n Eddy. All of that shit, that crafted me. But Nickelodeon, you can't sleep on their shows, but it's always Cartoon Network for me. I do have a new visual for one of the singles from my last project called Broke coming out soon. I have my next LP that I'm working on entitled QU Herald. Is paying a lot of acknowledgement to my birthplace, Queens, and just paying respect to, you know, a location that definitely shifted who I was and, you know, changed my perspective in a lot of different ways. But, you know, Instagram freestyles, I'm making a new series of that, trying to keep it consistent and, you know, more life, more content. Energy that can't be duplicated. And I always see souls as having a uniqueness that can't be like copy and pasted. It's one in one. It's one of its own. It's something that doesn't have a confinement or have a limit. It's its own. It's its own. And it's hard to define it on the spot, but I feel like I got close of a definition as I would. Shout out to everybody from Queens, shout out to everybody in New York, shout out to everybody that's been showing love ever since Dime. Rome wasn't built in a day. We only got so far to go, and it's just about consistency. Shout out to Rich Son, shout out to Shane, shout out to everybody that's been showing love and helping support the team. So if you want to follow me, you can go on Instagram at TR3 Official, the same on Twitter. If you want to find the rest of my music, just search John TR3 Pritchett, Spotify, Apple Music, YouTube. You'll find all of my videos and songs, and thanks for tuning in and thanks for showing love, bro.